I got the flyer with me now, so I don't screw it up at the beginning of the show. I'm still kind of drowsy here, like always.
Now, if you ever watch Street Scene Power, I screwed up everybody's names. So
yeah, you used to. You're doing pretty good though nowadays. This is the 42nd annual All Oldsmobile Show, Northern Ohio chapter. And
it's a mouthful.
Yeah, that's why I had this sheet here. And this is the second time we've done it, and the second time we had rain the first time, and now it was threatening rain this morning, but I think we're going to be missing it. It's going to miss us, I hope.
Well, it's starting to get filled up back here. So we did it 3 years ago. It was a threat of rain. We had like 25 cars here. Mm-hmm. It's got at least twice as many as of when we started doing
it.
So this should be a good one.
I hope so. What do you think? Are we done talking yet, or can we go back in and check out some cars?
You ever done talking?
I want to go talk to some of these car guys. They're a lot more interesting than you.
Thanks. That's why we're ending the show now. No. Let's go. Let's go check it out.
Okay. With me I have Jim Makita. Jim is the president of the Oldsmobile Club. How long have you guys been around?
53 years. We are the oldest Oldsmobile chapter in the country.
Wow, that's good. How'd you guys start?
Gee, that's long before my time.
What are you saying? You're only 50 years old?
Yeah, I wish. No, it started, Mr. Russ Yoder was one of the founding members of this club, went on to become national president back in 1972, and we're still in existence 53 years later.
How big an area do you cover with your Oldsmobile Club? What is it called?
The Northern Ohio chapter of the Oldsmobile Club of America. Incidentally, the Ohio chapters, there are more chapters of the OCA than in any other state in the Union. There are 5 chapters in the state of Ohio alone. We cover basically central Ohio up to basically Cleveland and area. There is a Cleveland chapter as well as the Southern Ohio chapter. There's a Mid-Ohio chapter and our chapter here.
If you want to get registered in your club, how do you do it?
You can follow us on Facebook. You can go to our website. We have registration set up here in the show field. There's several different ways. Just look for Northern Ohio Oldsmobile Club, and we'll be more than glad to accommodate you.
If I remember correctly, Oldsmobile was probably one of the oldest cars in the country, right?
1897 until 2004. Wow. And they were one of GM's primary testing grounds. There were a lot of firsts that came through for General Motors that were first tested and proven with Oldsmobile. And in my opinion, the brand should have never been abolished.
I agree with that. That and Pontiac, you know.
Along with Pontiac.
Yes. So when they started out back in 1897, a long time before our times, that was what? What kind of engine they have in those? They weren't steamers, were they?
You're talking a lot of history beyond my recognition. Again, it goes back to REO, which was Olds, and later as the Rio truck and so on and so forth. But yeah, there's a lot of history with Oldsmobile.
Those guys are allowed in your club, right? Mm-hmm. They're allowed to join up there. The REO, I forgot about that. There's a rock group named after them, too.
REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, REO, that was good. That didn't last long, though, did it?
No. But yeah, there's a lot of history in Oldsmobile. We've got a national museum up in Lansing, Michigan, and our primary goal is to protect and preserve the integrity of the Oldsmobile brand.
How long you guys been doing this show now?
This is our 30 or 43rd, I believe.
What can we expect here today once we start?
Well, as long as Mother Nature holds off here, which so far it has, we could expect upwards of 100, 125 cars. They're continuing to roll in, and we're hoping for a good turnout.
Only Oldsmobiles, right? That's it. Only
all Oldsmobiles.
Because a lot of clubs, a lot of shows, you say, oh, anything's and allowed, but
this is strictly Olds or Oldsmobile powered.
Oldsmobile powered. Okay.
Yeah, we've got a few cars, GM branded cars that have Olds 455s in them and so on and so forth. But I don't know, some of the race cars and that may have them, but we never know who's going to show up.
With me, I have John Thornton from Fresno, Pennsylvania. Where's that at, John?
It's over off of 79 at the Bridgeville exit.
Okay.
If anybody ever seen like a Trader Jack's,
Oh, yeah.
well, Trader Jack's is in Presto.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice ride, huh?
Yeah, it's only about an hour, 20 minutes, hour 25.
How's
Depends
this-
on how far down on the pedal you push.
How's this run for you?
Perfect. I actually put rings in it last year myself. I had an intake leak, and I finally found out why it was had blow by, and I put the rings in myself and got it back on the road.
This is one of the old luxury cars of the 50s here, huh?
Yeah.
If you had money.
Hey, my wife's uncle purchased this car up in Franklin, PA in '58, and he paid $4,600 for this car.
That was a lot of money back
That
then.
was a lot of money.
Yeah.
After his trade-in and all his money done, he had 12 payments of, I believe, $12.89 to make for 2 years.
How much was he making an hour, though? Yeah.
Well, he was a steel mill worker, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's, probably not much more than that. This is really nice. What color is this?
It's considered rose mist.
This is a stock color.
It's a stock color. It's not the original paint. I had that. My brother painted it for me, but we matched it up as quick and as best we could.
I think I've seen Chevys like this color too, pretty close.
Yeah, GM, there was like 22 colors to choose from on all their cars, and I think they all looked identical, but they all gave them different names, so you weren't buying the Oldsmobile paint.
Yeah, they all do that. Yeah, they
Right.
all do that. But this thing is chromed out, and I love it. I love the chrome. I love the bling. I love the bling.
Yeah, well, GM decided to do something special for their 50-year anniversary, and they told Earl, chrome them up.
So this is an Earl Harley design.
Yeah. This is
Harley Earl.
Harley Earl.
Harley Earl.
Harley Earl design. He, the rumor is that he stuck his head in the door, and on the Oldsmobile line it says, put more chrome on it, and as you know, it's considered king of chrome.
He did that with the Pontiacs too. He juiced them up a lot too.
All the 58s, GM went from single headlight in 59 to double headlight in 58, the big chrome front ends and the chrome bumpers in the back end.
This is a one-year model, right?
Correct.
58. They did this with all the GM cars.
58, you could get it in 3 different size motors, they said. That's how they printed it, but all it was you can get it with 3 different carburetors on it. But they considered it 3 different motors. but you could get it with a 2-barrel, 4-barrel, or the J2, which was a triple deuces on it.
You have what, the 4 on this?
I have the regular 4-barrel.
How big of a gas tank?
It's only
You need
20,
it.
it's literally only a 20-gallon tank. But it on the open highway, it's not too bad. You'll probably get 12. In the city, you're probably down around 8. It's a pretty heavy car at 4,300 pounds. That's what Hemmings has it, but
They didn't have to worry about gas back then, you know.
not at a quarter a gallon. You're paying $4 a gallon now for the premium just to get it, to run correctly.
What do you put in here, regular?
I try to put 91 in it.
91?
Yeah, the
Probably runs better.
91, the 93 is okay, but the 91 seems to do best in these older cars.
I told you what, premium back then or something, which didn't have much octane in it.
Well, the octane and the lead.
Right.
The higher the octane, the better you can compensate for your lead content. So,
You got it. What's really cool, I noticed on these, the gas cap.
yeah,
They did this on all the 58s?
that was the 58 option.
I thought it was,
That option. That was how they did it.
I saw them always on Chevys and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
On the Chevy, they put it in the back of the tail light. It actually swiveled, but Oldsmobile's the only one that I know that actually had the flip up. It was funny. I had to change the tank in it. I had to drop the rear axles to put a tank in it because that neck was attached to the tank underneath as one unit.
Oh, yeah.
And I ended up doing that with hand tools, believe it or not. I was able to drop the rear axles with hand tools back 15, 20 years ago.
Did you ever have anything done to the chrome on here, like the bumpers?
Oh, with the bumpers, and most of the metals have been re-chromed.
That's not cheap there.
No, I just had 4-door handles done, and the wing windows done, and I had one bezel in the front, and that was $1,200. And that was up here in Ohio at Lakeside Chrome. They're pretty good guys up there, and they do a nice job.
Tell me about these mirrors you got here. They just, they're really cool.
Those were, my wife kind of not had a heart attack, but I was looking in the internet, and I was looking at 58 Olds, and I found one in New York City that had a bunch of stuff piled way high, and it had a tarp pulled back, and it had almost the identical type set. And I had to have them. They just rocket the car.
So they're an aftermarket
Yeah,
mirror.
they're 48 to 58 Yankee mirrors. So
But they look like they're stock though, because they got
Yes.
the rocket on them and everything.
yeah, well, the car technically didn't come out of the manufacturer with mirrors. That was up for a dealer and or the car owner, because two people couldn't look out the same mirror if they were two different heights. With the wraparound windshield, it made it very hard to center them up.
Can you get parts for this?
Well, my supplier over there done got rid of most of his stuff. So if I need them, you just got to dig. You have to dig. These were actually stolen a lot. If you talk to people, they'll tell you, oh yeah, my radio was stolen. Well, apparently, they didn't lock, because underneath you could lock. There's a handle that releases it, and you could actually put a lock on it. Let me see. Yeah. Here's the original lock
Oh, jeez.
from from Oldsmobile, so that you could lock it up, and it just went in and it kept the lever from going. And I actually have the key for that. But the radio would, if you look in the back, it's got a slot, and that slot goes into a piece that it just slides right in.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, now you can't even tell it hanging out there.
It looks like a stock radio.
They didn't skimp on the chrome in here either, did
No,
they?
they did not. Yeah, but you have to release the lever, grab the handle, pull it out. But yeah, they put chrome bows inside.
Does it work, the radio?
Yes, everything works. I have a secondary radio under the seat that I have a remote.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see it. Good. That's a good place for it. With me, I got John Spagnola from Poland, Ohio, in his 1975 Hurst Oldsmobile W30.
That's right.
Let's start out with that. That's the big boy, right?
That's right. It's a 455 engine. It's the last year they put a 455 Oldsmobile engine in a Color Supreme body. It was 1975.
Okay. So all 455s were W30s.
That's correct.
Okay. And this is no clone. This is the real deal.
It's the original real deal. Fifth digit over on the VIN is T from left to right. Is a T on it, which means it's a 455. It's a matching number. Hurst Oldsmobile 1975. One of 1,200 black ones made. 2,500 total, with the other 1,300 being white.
Wow, this is I love it. This is really nice looking car. Really nice. Hey, like, see, you got swivel seats. How many of
Swivel
those?
bucket seats. Yep.
Is that an option or what?
Yeah, it was an option. They made those from 73 to 77 on the Colonnade cars. There was Oldsmobile and Pontiac had their version, which is the Grand Prix, and then Chevy had theirs, which is the Monte Carlo.
Oh, that's right. Monte Carlo had them too. Yeah, yeah.
Swivel out real nice. Oh, you got it.
That's right. Got it.
Swivel out real nice.
Yeah. This. That makes it easy. It makes it easy for old people, huh?
Yeah, it's very good. It snaps in there, and it's really easy to get out. That way you don't tear up your seats inside.
Sure, yeah.
So you didn't push it back. You just push it down here, and it swivels right back in.
It's pretty good. Love it.
Which is interesting with this car too. You have the reversible seat covers. You could have the vinyl, the white vinyl, if you flip it around, or if it's hot summer like today is, you want the black.
Oh,
right
that's pretty cool.
So,
yeah,
it's nice. They had a pretty good message.
This thing's pretty much loaded, huh?
Well, it's loaded. It has the optional RPM gauge down there too on the Hurst shifter. It has a dual gauge shifter down there. So it goes all the way down. You can race it if you want to race it. Slide it down, midway down, put it first, second, and third.
Okay.
Then it has the rear optional RPM gauge right in front too.
That's that thing in the front there.
You got it. You got it. Yep.
And you got what? Power windows?
Power windows. It has optional power windows and power
locks, air conditioning, power steering.
Not all of them had that on. There's a nice option.
Tilt steering?
Tilt steering. And this is the first production car that actually has T-tops.
Okay.
Now they made T-tops with the 69 Corvettes, but in 1975 they had these and they called them Hurst Hatch. And it actually says Hurst Hatch, not just slinging it back. It says on here, it says Hurst Hatch. Right up there, Hurst Hatch. But it's the first production car with factory T-tops with the 75 Hurst Olds.
You ever take them out?
Yeah. And they don't leak. They're fine. No, they don't leak. No, they work real good.
That's usually what happens. Those things start leaking. Hi, John. How long do you own this?
3 years.
3 years.
Yep.
Where'd you get it at?
I actually bought it on Labor Day 2022.
Okay.
It was on YouTube. There was a big car dealer down there in Fort Myers, Florida, had us. I want that car. So I contacted him and brought it up here, and I had it ever since. He answered all my questions, detailed questions, and it hit to the knee. It's a nice original car with the original engine, original paint, original enamel paint. It's not base coat, clear coat. It's the original paint on this car. Never wrecked. One owner, or I'm the third owner.
Third, okay. That's not bad.
No, for a 50-year-old car, third owner. No.
Sure. How'd these do in production-wise? They do pretty good. Did they sell pretty fast? Or
they
what?
sold pretty good. Yeah, they made 9 years. They made Hurst Olds, starting in 68, 69. Then they made 72, 73, 74, 75, which this is the last one. And then comes fast forward 1979, 1 year only. Then they made 83 and 84. They made 9 years only with the Hurst Olds.
The Hurst Olds was special. They had the Hurst Olds little shifter in it. Plus they had the color on the side, the gold, right?
Exactly. This is the gentleman's luxury car. The Colonnade back in type cars, A-body GM cars in the 70s. They wanted luxury, and they also, for the gentleman, they also wanted performance. And this was the niche for it. The Hurst Oldsmobile fit the needs for Oldsmobile fams.
So this, if it wasn't a Hurst Olds, it would be a Colonnade then, a Hurst Colonnade.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be a Hurst Colonnade. It'd be just a Colonnade in general.
Just a Colonnade.
So it could have a 6-cylinder or the 350, just a Colonnade. But when you have the Hurst performance working with Oldsmobile, they made the performance part of it. They made the shifter on it, and they put all the different suspension on it. And also, it's the last year of the 455 engine in 1975. So they a little more performance, a little faster.
So this is really the body style's a Cutlass, right? Cutlass.
Basically.
They had the Cutlass, and then what? The Cutlass Supreme was the fancy
Yeah, exactly.
one, right?
Yep. Then you had the Calais Supreme. You got
Calais,
it. Yep.
Okay. Okay. With me, I have Frank Antelosi from Youngstown, Ohio, and Frank is sporting a 84
Regency 98.
98. This is a big boat.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
You're
is.
the original owner.
Original owner. Yes,
Wow.
bought it in January of '84.
Wow, what made you buy this?
Well, I had two small children at the time, and we needed more room. Actually, we had a two-door car before that, and then this one we saw it at Stackhouse Olds, and it was that or a station wagon, and I won out. My wife wanted a station wagon, but we ended up
you
with
won,
this.
huh?
Yes, I
How'd you
won.
win that battle, huh?
That was the only one.
Okay.
Yeah, the only
Sure, it was.
So yeah, we had it, and it's never been in the winter weather. Luckily, even though I did buy it in January, they let me keep it there for a couple days after I bought it, just till the roads cleared up, and took it home. And it's just been a summer, fall, and spring driver
You
since.
see a lot of these rotting to death, you know, if they're still
Yeah.
around.
If they are, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gone by now, a lot of them.
This is a big, comfortable car
Oh,
back in the
very,
80s, huh?
Very, very comfortable.
get
It
about-
cruises along.
305 in here with a whopping, how many horsepower?
It's just a 307.
Oh,
I
307?
would say no more than 160 horse. I
Yeah.
forget what it is now.
But
there's no much.
I had a Z28 Camaro, had
Oh.
that 307 in it, and boy, it was my biggest dog ever.
It is.
It
It
was
is.
in the
Even
80s.
in a Camaro, it would have been.
Yeah.
That wasn't enough for this car, but I do get good mileage. We've taken it to Missouri, Nashville, and I've gotten 27, 28 miles to the
Oh,
gallon
wow.
off of it.
Really?
Which surprised
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So I mean, it's flat roads it does well.
I love the seats in these things. They're
Oh,
so
yeah,
comfortable.
They're very decorative and comfortable.
Sure.
Yeah, they look comfortable
They
even.
come in, didn't they come in velour too, or just?
Yeah, they did. It depended on the car. It depended and the year.
I think these are better than the velour. The velour looks
I know.
kind of gaudy to
I
me,
know.
but
This looks comfortable, and it
Sure.
is. It is. And at the time, my wife was happy that we did get this one after we had it. So
this one's fully loaded. It's got everything
yeah,
in it.
everything we had at the time.
What
Yes.
kind of options you got in it?
Basically, there was not much options. It came like fully optioned, so there wasn't much to even add to it. It's not a Brougham, which would have been an update, but
okay.
this is just a '98 Regency. So, but it has what the options that are already included.
Right.
Yeah. At
What
least-
was the big price tag for this?
Oh boy, I have the sticker.
You around 5 on this?
It was more than that.
More than that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I can't remember. I haven't looked at the sticker in so long.
You bought it right off the showroom floor,
Yes,
huh?
it was. It was on the showroom floor, sitting next to a Tornado.
Uh-huh.
As a matter of fact, a blue Tornado just like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right next to you there, yeah.
Mhm.
This
And
is nice. You can see why this was on the showroom floor. It's just got the nice colors to it and
Oh, yeah.
everything. And
Yes.
This stands right out.
very eye pleasing. Yes. I've been satisfied with it, except for
Good.
maybe the power of the engine.
Yeah.
But as far as operating and
We could
gas
fix that
mileage.
for you. We could put some bigger carb on it and headers on it and a bigger cab on it.
That'll work. I could work with that.
Yeah.
I'm a little mechanical. I could do some of that.
But I would leave it like this. This
Oh
is
no,
really nice.
this will stay the way it is. So
Sure.
I'm not interested in changing anything or even getting rid of it. Hopefully.
Let's go with the hubcaps now. I had a Tornado like that one over there next to here, and I used to hate those hubcaps.
Yes, they are very hard to work with. They're hard to get off and get on. There's locks on them. You take off that little Olds emblem on the front, and there's a key in there or a nut, and you take that off, and then you could pry the wheel off, and the wheel comes in 3 different parts.
Okay.
I take it apart in the wintertime. I'll work on one for a month and work
Is
on
that what you
another one.
do?
Yeah, and clean it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they got stuff now you spray on.
Yeah, it makes life a lot easier.
Sure.
But when you want a perfect, good job, if you're going to show it a lot, but I mean, I don't show it. But you drive it to, like we went to Nashville for the Olds Nationals.
Okay.
You get into storms and stuff, and it gets dirty again. You can't
Sure.
be
Oh,
doing
sure.
taking it apart like that.
Yeah.
So-
You're watching Street Scene.
A quarter panel's 8 foot long. Just the quarter panel alone. The car's 19 foot long,
Yeah.
bumper to bumper.
When I was little, I used to hang pictures all over my room. You know, used to go to the library and get the like the car magazines they were getting rid of for free.
Sure.
And cut out pictures and hang them on the walls.
What do they mean by the final 500?
That's one of the last 500 Bravadas that were assembled.
Okay.
And they were at the end of 04. I bought it in January of 04.
With me here I have Ron Germanic from Brookfield, Ohio. You might remember Ron from a couple years ago. We had that, what?
58 Eldorado Barrettes.
That was a beauty. The
white
Barrett.
one.
And you sold it probably.
No, I still own
You
it.
still own it? Okay,
Yes.
that's what you do. You sell cars over there, right?
In Brookfield, we sell late model cars. Yes.
Cars.
And I deal with the classics, you know, not very many, but I still like the big classics from the 60s mostly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I am too. We grew
And
up in
the
that era.
50s and 60s.
Okay, what's your shop called? Cars 1 or Cars 2? Or?
Cars 2.
Okay. Over in
Okay.
Brookfield.
Yes.
Ron, we have a 59 Oldsmobile 98 coupe. This thing's beautiful. This is when you drive this thing, people are going to notice you, huh?
It's a big car.
Yeah.
The quarter panel's 8 foot long. Just the quarter panel alone. The car's 19 foot long.
Yeah.
Bumper to bumper.
19. My old Thunderbird was 19 foot long. You had the Continental kit on it and everything. It made it added 2 foot to it.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a beauty.
These are the original colors.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just one repaint that I know of.
Where'd you
Okay.
pick this up out of?
I bought it down in West Virginia, but it come out of Kansas originally.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it and brought it back to life.
What are you going to do? Keep it or sell it or what?
It's for sale.
Everything's for sale at the right price, right?
Yeah. We just had all the bumpers re-chromed.
Who did that for you?
An outfit up in Rock Creek did the processing, and they took them to Michigan to get them plated. Okay.
I always say that's not a cheap process either, getting everything chromed like that.
The bumpers were $3,500, and we did all the work taking them off,
That was for-
disassembling them, cleaning them, and
That was-
reassembling them.
That was for 2 of them.
2 bumpers, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of pieces to the bumpers,
Sure.
you know, but they did a really nice job on them. Yeah, that was one thing that it was lacking was original chrome. It was starting to show signs.
That's the biggest part of this car, all the chrome on these old cars like this. They're beauties.
Yeah, that helped the car out a lot.
How about the Kelsey Hayes rims? You put those on or they come with it?
I found a deal on them, so the car got updated. Okay.
Those really add to it, you know.
Yeah. I couldn't find any Oldsmobile emblems that would fit in that center cap. So what you got in there is a 4-inch moon.
Okay.
It's a mirror.
Yeah.
The little spot mirrors.
Oh, that's what you put in there.
That's what I put in the center.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it fit just about right.
Cardinal red with
Polaris white.
Polaris white.
Okay.
Very nice.
And
Very nice.
you know about the rear sun visors. First time
Rear sun visor?
Rear window sun visors. Never seen it before. First time I ever run into it, and I have the accessory catalog, and it shows it as an option.
It was an option. How about that thing on the dashboard there? I know what it is, but just tell people what that is.
Electronic eye automatically dims the headlights.
Okay, so if you got them on bright and someone's coming, they'll knock them off the regular.
They automatically dim.
When
You can adjust the sensitivity, the knob on the back. Okay.
Okay, Ron, I love your 59 Oldsmobile 98. What a beauty this is. Are you going to do anything else to it?
No, I don't have anything planned. A little more detail. That's about it.
She's a beauty. I bet she's a looker, huh? You go down the road and a lot of thumbs up.
Yes. People never seen it. And then I've had several people, I drove one of those back in high school, and them stories come out all the time. Yeah.
How big of a gas tank you got in this?
It's about a 20-gallon gas tank. It's in the rear. The part of the tank is, he can come back and I'll show him. It's part of the rear bumper to get to the tank.
All the way from Canfield, Ohio, a club member too, huh?
Yes.
Alex Mariotti with his let me make sure, I'm going to get this right, 2004 Final 500 Bravada SUV.
That's correct.
What do they mean by the Final 500?
That's one of the last 500 Bravadas that were assembled.
Okay.
And they were at the end of 04. I bought it in January of 04. And my wife and I went up to Brook Park, Ohio to pick it up. And had it ever since and drive it to shows.
So as I understand, Oldsmobile, the whole line was, the last 500 of every model was this deep
dark cherry metallic. Dark cherry metallic. They were all the same color, all the 500s. Okay. And with the exception of the Silhouette, they only made 360 of them. That's the minivan.
Oh, okay.
The Olds minivan. They were only, they cut it off at 360. But the rest were all 500 of them built.
So what kind of options did you get on it since it was?
They've got the seats are embroidered with the Oldsmobile logos.
Okay.
And you got all the Final 500 badging. And the color, of course.
Yeah.
And basically, it's the same as any other Bravada would be, with the exception of those things.
Trying to make it special there, huh?
Yeah, they made it a little special.
You bought, as I understand, you're the original owner.
Yes.
This is the last year for the Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile started what year, you remember?
1897.
1897
to 2004.
Isn't that a shame they got rid of it?
It was a good run.
Yeah, it was a very good run.
Yeah.
I still think they should still have it.
Still has a lot of following, as you can see, with all these cars here.
Sure.
People love them.
You got the Vortec straight 6.
Yeah, it's a straight 6. It's basically a 4.2 liter straight 6 that they put in the Chevy Trailblazers. It's the same motor.
Runs pretty good down
there.
there.
Yeah, it runs real good. Yep.
Pick up and go.
Nice, dependable motor. Cruises down the highway real nice.
I just wondering, you drive this thing at all?
Drive it to shows. Just came back from Bowling Green, Ohio.
Okay.
And went through 3 monsoon rains. And so she's seen her bit of rain. Yeah.
She looks brand new.
Yeah, it doesn't see snow, but it sees a lot of rain.
Are these doing any better in value since it's the
unfortunately,
Final
no.
500 now?
Unfortunately, they may bring a little more than a standard Bravada, but not much.
Not much.
They just don't. But I didn't buy it for that reason.
Right.
I bought it for this reason. perpetuate the Oldsmobile brand.
You know what, Alex? I think after 18 years here, 17, 18 years on street scene, you're the first SUV we've ever done.
Yeah, I'm honored that you guys chose my car to do that, because you guys have done a terrific job on all of the cars that guys and cars that you've interviewed and showcased. I love watching the show. I always did.
Thank you very much. Greg and I appreciate that. Yeah, but you know, growing up, there's so many SUVs anymore, and I don't know. We don't see many at car shows.
It's something that's not really appreciated only by Oldsmobile enthusiasts.
Right.
Somebody else would not even look at it.
Just an SUV. Yeah.
Yep, it's just another SUV.
Full leather interior and that baby too.
Yeah, it's not.
It's decked out.
You know, they had their own floor mats, and which unfortunately I don't have in there right now. But
I'm always nosy about the prices. What's this thing cost you?
It's stickered for $41,080. I have the window sticker, and that's what it's stickered for.
It's not bad, huh? Nowadays prices.
Considering now that the average price of a vehicle is $40,000.
Yeah.
This was 25 years ago, or 24 years ago.
Yeah, I've been looking at vehicles, and my God, you know, you're talking 40 grand, and I'm like, do I want to spend 40 grand on something new? And I don't. With me, I have Ellen, there you go, Alex, okay, here we go, messing up today. With me, I have Alan Fredrickson from Garrettsville, Ohio.
Right.
How's it going?
Okay.
Good, good. We got a, what do we have here? 1976 Olds 442. Boy, they're different from the older ones, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got a car coming by. Yeah, they ride really smooth, cornered, fantastic, and they've got great top-end speeds. You know, you can drive these 80, 90 miles an hour on the freeway. It doesn't care. It's still got a lot more to go. So.
What size engine you have in here?
350.
How many horse in this one?
This one's been a little bit worked on. It's probably around 320 horse.
It's not bad. That's not bad. Some of these older cars, they got that 305, 30, whatever, 307. They got 190, 180 horsepower.
Yeah, from the factory, it didn't. You know, we got it to breathe again. So it's so simple. It didn't take much.
How long have you owned her?
About 8 years.
8 years. What made you get this style?
It's the exact same color, car, year, make that I had when I was dating my wife.
Okay.
And that one I had 550 horse under the hood of.
Oh,
and
geez.
Used to street race it and drag race it.
A little different then, huh?
Planned on keeping that thing forever, and old man pulled out in front of it, trying to beat a semi truck, and it got totaled. So.
Ouch.
And that was actually 30 years later. I found the exact same car, and I'm like, I had to have it.
This is what, a Richard Petty style here, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Richard Petty, Buddy Baker. It still holds the all-time track record, continuous speed record. No one's ever beaten the speed record. These things can do fantastic jobs at cornering and high speeds. So they're so underrated. People aren't aware how well they ride and drive and handle. So.
Got any more plans for her?
Just, we went through a full restoration on it, trying to keep it as nice as possible and keep it as stock as possible, stock looking.
You got a few trophies.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in the back. I didn't know if I should put them all out or not. But.
What was your best one?
Oh, well, Stan Hewitt Hall, they do a concourse judging, and I got second place on that one.
Oh, that's darn good. You know that.
So,
I'd be proud of yourself for that.
And,
What they get you for?
The wrong hose clamps. Yeah, they said I would have had first place. It wasn't for that. Yeah, and then I won Best in Show a few other car shows that surprised me. Kent Fest, I won Best of Show there. So, because normally it's underrated. The usual cars win trophies. Not to put them down, they're nice cars, but
we won't say which ones, though, right?
Well, okay. Don't want to put any kind of cars down, but everybody knows at every car show you hear the same type of cars called up for the trophies.
Right.
It's not how good your car is, it's what you have. And so this one gets ignored by a lot of people, just because they don't want to know it's there.
I try to get the
It's a mid-70s car, we don't see it. So, yeah.
I try to get the unusual ones. I had the Cougar, Mercury Cougar back then. I got rid of that. Now I got a Firebird, 69 Firebird. So
okay, yeah.
It's not the other one, Camaro. So.
Oh, yeah. I've got Packards, too, and people don't even know what those are. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, especially younger people.
I've always gone after the unusual
What kind of Packard you got?
51, 200 Deluxe, a 55 Clipper Constellation, and I had a 40 Packard I sold recently, and I have a 41 Oldsmobile. So.
What got you into the Packards?
My uncle had them as a kid.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. They used to ride in a 37 Packard chauffeur-driven car.
Oh, wow. That's a big one.
I think he had a 38 Woody, so I used to ride in as a kid. So.
A Packard?
Yeah.
A Woody?
Yeah.
I've never seen that one. Never heard of it.
Old, I think it was 38 Woody. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I could be wrong on the year. I was little then.
It was a Woody Packard.
It was a Woody Packard, beautiful inside.
You have to look that one up. Yeah.
And
those were the days, huh?
Yeah. I remember he told me, even back then, back in the 60s and early 70s, they're worth more in his house.
So, yeah, they're beautiful cars. So that's what got you into cars then, huh? Your grandpa?
Well, uncle.
Uncle, your uncle?
Yeah, well, when I was little, I used to hang pictures all over my room. Used to go to the library and get the car magazines they were getting rid of for free.
Sure.
And cut out pictures and hang them on the walls. So, got bit by the bug a long time ago. My dad, he didn't like cars, but,
Did you get into the slot cars and all that stuff?
Oh, I had a few. Yeah. Had a few, destroyed a few.
That's part of it,
Messed with them, made them go so fast that you killed them.
That's part of it. Alan, thank you very much for showing us your car. What a beauty. By the way, what color is this?
They call it medium blue metallic. It's a factory color, and it spent a year and a half in the body shop getting redone. They took the car all apart, stripped it down to bare metal. They had all the.
How'd it look underneath?
Oh, it looks new underneath. I bought it, only had 50,000 miles on it, but the old lacquer needed redone, and a deer jumped out in front of it, so that made the decision to have it completely redone.
So what did you paint it with? Lacquer again?
No, it's the modern base coat, clear coat. Yeah, you can't get lacquer anymore. Yeah.
It's pretty shiny. Pretty shiny.
They dismantled the whole thing, and then I got the interior redone just because the old interior was yellowing, and just try to make it look as good as I can. I'm still not done with it.
Those are my colors, blue and white, red and white. I love those colors.
Well, the one I bought originally, I had a 68 Oldsmobile. I don't want to hold up your interview, but I had a 68 Oldsmobile, and that got wrecked in a parking lot. It's parked. I didn't do it. A truck hit it. So anyways, I had money, and my mother was driving me around. I'm 17 years old looking for a car, and we kept going past this 442 sitting up on a hill. You know, the same car as this one. And I kept seeing it, and I thought I couldn't afford it. You know, the car was only like 4 years old. And I finally said to my mother, I go into debt for that car. She turned around. I was almost 18. I had 2 jobs. My sister came down, co-signed, and I left with that car. And I had that car like almost 12 years. So, yeah.
This one has a pretty hefty price tag on it, though, doesn't it?
What, now?
Now, before.
Oh, they were $6,500 brand new.
65, yeah.
Yeah, and so the one I paid back in those days was $3,500.
Yeah.
It was 4 years old. And that was like a kid today shelling out, you know, 20 to 30 grand. Can you imagine a 17-year-old getting a loan for 30 grand?
Yeah.
That's about the
Wow.
equivalent. Yeah. And that's what it was like back then. I thought I was going to die. Am I ever going to pay this car off?
Hey, the 42nd Northern Ohio. What's this called again?
Oldsmobile show,
yeah.
something. But I tell you what, it was great.
In Lake Milton, Ohio.
What I tell you,
it was a hot one today.
I told you I was going to sweat through my shirt before.
Hey, Jim gave us these shirts. Hey,
well,
thanks, Jim.
Thank you. Yeah.
They're nice too. Look,
I know.
they're embroidered. They're just not that nice.
And look, I'm shorter than you for a change because he's standing on a little hill.
That's good.
Yeah, so,
I'm just a short Italian guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's part of it. I grew up this song.
I'm just a mix. You know, I'm a mutt. So
we saw some really nice cars in there. A couple of them I wanted to take home for sure.
Oh yeah, there's some nice cars, and even our first SUV.
Oh yeah.
And that's the first time we've done one, but there was a reason why, and you saw why.
Yeah.
It's a very special vehicle.
I couldn't believe it. We said, let's do this SUV, and you said, we never did an SUV. And I go, what? 18 years of doing this show?
Now we've covered it all, I think.
Yeah.
Except maybe a Ute. We didn't do a Ute yet.
What's a Ute?
A little mini truck in the United Kingdom. They have little Utes.
Oh,
so yeah, we didn't do those either. Yeah. So
it's my cousin Vinny movie. It's a Ute.
Ute.
Okay, guys. Well, we had a nice season so far, and no rain today, which was very nice. And,
and if you're following this when it's brand new, we got 2 more shows. We've got actually next weekend after this show, we're going to Master Pietro Winery for Gathering in the Grapes, and their last show we just added was Napa Know-How Show because that's a good one. And so
I like the winery show. It just got such a nice setting.
Yeah.
You got the grapevines here, and you got the lake there, and you got the restaurant there, and then you got a bottle of wine here. What?
That's Rick for you.
Like I said, bourbon, but there's no bourbon there.
We got about 80 cars out here this time. So last time you remember it was about threat of rain. We dodged it, but there was 25 cars.
There was a threat this morning.
Yeah, but it's gone. So, well, for Rick Herrera, my name's Greg Roden, and we will see you down the road.